Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Miami. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Herman Marquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is his best.
My apologies.
Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
I evidently was not recording at the very beginning of this episode.
The why to kick the pitch.
Or I was recording, but wasn't recording the audio. And that's a well-hit ball by Jazz Chisholm. We're going to stay at first, though. Good start for him. Yeah, as you saw, we moved Victor Mesa into the starting lineup for Avisail Garcia because we got the message that he hadn't played in a while. And I do want to get him developed. It's just he's kind of in a weird spot. I may have him end up taking Jesus Sanchez's spot.
At the plate now, that's ball 1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Takes it himself for 1. Plenty of time.
It's unfortunate.
That's a double play.
4-3 double play. And it kind of careened off the pitcher's mound and turned right towards second base. If it would have gone straight up the middle, we'd have runners at first and second right now with no outs. So.
Guerrero Jr. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1.
Ooh, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
So, Colorado is notorious for being a hitter-friendly ballpark, and that is exactly what it is showing right now. Vladdy Jr. with the home run to start the game. His third of the season.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs.
Did he do the little hop thing like Fernando Tatis does?
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Yeah, so the elevation in Colorado makes the ball carry a lot further, and it also makes it hard. It makes the ball break in weird ways, so pitchers don't have as much control over it. That's why pitchers notoriously have really high ERAs in Colorado, and why they don't go there. Colorado's also one of 2 teams, along with the Texas Rangers, who do not have a Cy Young winner. They do have a no-hitter, though.
Solid ERA last season, just a little over 3, and when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for...
He dives, but can't hang on.
And Nolan Jones is going to reach first base on that very weakly hit ball. They're calling for a possible hit and run.
And that's in for a strike.
Doyle did kind of lead a long way off.
Step off throw to first, and he's back standing.
Gotta let him know about it, though.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
We have first in the NL East right now. But I definitely don't think we are... I mean, we are in a very strong division. The Phillies and Braves are definitely there.
Mesa makes the grab, 1 away.
It'll come down to us, the Phillies, and the Braves, I believe. So we can't waste any opportunities against those teams.
Right through there for a strike.
But with that being said, we also can't waste opportunities against the Mets and the Nationals either. I mean, we've got...
And he can't come up with it.
Oh, he does manage to get the tag. Britton Doyle's fast. That was not an easy play.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed.
Luck has been pitching really well.
The pitch.
both this season and today, and that is his first strikeout of the game. Down goes Tovar. They do get a runner on and get him over to second, but that is it. And we maintain our 1-0 lead thanks to the home run from Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Brian De La Cruz up now. He's obviously a big-time power hitter against righties, so we'll see what he can do.
30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Center field.
That's well hit, but not far enough.
Here's Pete Alonso.
All-star last year. He does have 5 home runs, which I think may lead the team.
Then Pete Alonso. That one's in there.
But that 167 average is just atrocious.
Here's a swing and
oh, the Colorado air is nice and crisp today. Second solo home run of the game for the Marlins. 458 feet for the polar bear.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more.
And we are up 2-0.
Fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
On the ground at first.
That one with no carry on it. And it's a ground out to first. So Victor Mesa Jr. now, the young outfielder.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Not a big power bat, but
0-1 down.
To quote Kevin Garnett, anything is possible.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next pitch is outside.
1 and 2.
2 out, space is empty. And now 2 and 2. That one ripped right center field.
It's going to get down, and that's going to be a double for Victor Mesa Jr. Comes into the starting lineup and does exactly what Avisail Garcia does, which is get doubles. So shout-outs to him. Alejandro Kirk up to the plate now. 217 average for him this season. Ideally for me, he would hit like 250. I feel like should be his minimum. Is what is.
And the righty deals.
And that was well hit. Absolute shot off the bat. I'm going to be honest with you, whoever's playing center, I think that's Brenton Doyle in center field. You might have had a better shot getting Kirk at first than getting the runner at home.
All he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Hit the crap out of that ball. Perfect.
That one pushed foul.
Let's see if we can get Jazz a little home run action. Only 4 RBIs this season. That's going to tend to happen with your leadoff hitter. Obviously, their very first at-bat of the game is guaranteed not to have anybody on. That's how baseball works. Swing and a miss. Marquez gets the strikeout, but he does give up 2 in the inning. Do it for the Rockies. Francisco Mejia, Abraham Toro, and their young prospect Zach Veen. They have up. Mejia, former catcher for the Brewers, maybe. I believe it said that they got him in the Rule 5 draft.
Got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning.
Oh, yeah, okay. First round pick in the 2024 draft. The Rule 5 draft is what they mean.
At the belt and fires. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that.
So Jazz Chisholm is having a rough time here. Huck is continuing to just locate the hell out of these pitches. Everything is exactly where I want it to be.
Kicks and fires. Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance beat, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Batting 7, the designated hitter.
Next for the Rockies is the DH.
Zach Veen is DHing for him. One of the top prospects in their organization. I think he's like 3rd or 4th.
That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. The relay throw in there safely.
That was... Sanchez is working very hard to getting benched.
Hauls it in for the out. Dives for the bag.
Yeah, that's a double play for Guerrero. Should have had an out anyway because that was a lazy-ass throw from Jesus Sanchez.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning is so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
On the ground.
Ground ball to 3rd. Easy out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered here in this
301 average this season.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down.
Should have never swung at that.
Over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the
2 outs, base is empty. And now Jake Berger flied to right.
So really, Pete Alonso's I think Pete Alonso's leading the team in home runs.
This one in the air, center field.
Thought that might have a chance to get down. Didn't think a home run, but...
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the 3rd.
Hunter Goodman.
Rookie first baseman, Hunter Goodman.
Rookie, apparently.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
He's had 2 home runs in his last 10 games, so shout-outs to him.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0.
We are not getting anything out of this ump right now.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on.
I don't know that I should have dove for that.
And they can't get the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies.
Get the tide ready.
Nolan Jones.
Got the jerseys dirty.
And a strike.
1 ball, 1
The
strike.
Rockies trailing by 3 here in the last half of the 3rd. In there at the knees for a strike.
The fact that Cleveland is as good as they are, and they traded away Nolan Jones is wild, because, like, a good corner outfield bat would go a long way for that team.
2-2 now. In the air, left field, down the line.
That's a fly ball to left field, but Brian De La Cruz is going to handle it. 1 out now, bottom of the 3rd. Runner on first. Brendan Rodgers is up. Hits lefties much better than he does righties. First round pick in the 2015 drafts. Former top prospect for these guys. I think that is going to score a run.
Coming home. Relay throw home. Safe.
Yep.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Just far enough away. RBI double for Brendan Rodgers. And the Rockies are now within 2. That's a ground ball to 3rd. Berger handles it. Gets it over to Guerrero.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ezekiel Tovar. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's hard hit on the line. De La Cruz makes the play. That is the inning. Rocks with the run-scoring double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
5 hits apiece for each team. It's just for us, 2 of them have led directly to a run.
Ball 1 there.
1-0.
That's inside.
Whew, I don't know that we actually checked our swing on that, but thanks.
And a pitch. In the air,
That's a pitch I got to do something with, but I'm late.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game.
178 average, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs.
Hammers that one deep.
That's number 2, baby. He loves it in Colorado. 4-1 lead now for the Marlins. He sent it to the same place.
Second home run of the game, and they add a run.
471 feet for the polar bear.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle.
Home runs are nothing, apparently.
You're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One out, base is empty.
You love to see it.
Jesus Sanchez. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Marquez.
2-0 count for Jesus Sanchez.
After that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That one to first. Throws to first.
Marquez gets on his hustle and is able to get Sanchez.
Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
You know, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you.
I really do think we may, after this game, move
It's the same with him.
Victor Mesa into the lineup for Jesus Sanchez, or move him to center field and move Garcia over to right field.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there.
It's going. Gone! Victor Mesa Jr. with his first home run of the season.
It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-1.
431 to center field. We're not hitting, you know, just these little wall scrapers either. They're deep shots. Victor Mesa slowly earning himself more playing time.
That gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the base.
Jesus Sanchez is having a terrible game.
Gathers and throws to first. That's the third out. But 2 round trippers in this. Bottom of the 4th. And now here is Francisco Mejia. And first offering is fouled off.
Huck still going strong.
Nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
And we get him out. What is our pitch count at now? 36 through 3 1/3.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
6 doubles for Abraham Toro. He's a former Oakland Athletic. Apparently showing out here pretty well for the Rockies.
Up the middle, Chisholm. Tosses to first.
Jazz is getting a lot of work today. It's 2 straight ground balls this inning. One of them he had to do a little bit of running on. He had the play earlier where the ground ball kind of bounced off his glove. And there's a third. And I really need you to charge that, my guy. 3 up, 3 down on 3 ground balls to Jazz Chisholm. And now he's up to bat. No rest for the wicked. That is going to be an out. Yep. Who's playing left field for the Rockies? Nolan Jones is in right field. Brenton Doyle's in the center. And that's a double for Matt McClain. Especially because I got no idea who's in left.
not sure if too many people have been paying attention to
And
it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
11-game hitting streak for Matt McClain. That's what we got him here. That's what we brought him in for.
This is when it's clear it's
And that we are going to chase Herman Marquez,
still pretty early in the ball.
and they are going to bring in Antonio Senzatella. He's got a 4.62 ERA. Looks like we can probably get do some damage to him. Vladdy Jr.'s up.
Guerrero Jr. hit in the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
He was too far away.
A little bit right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Berger in the box again, takes a strike. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. There's the ball. Out
By a mile. Matt McClain's got speed, does not have the best steal rating though, but I figured I'd try it. The other thing about moving Mesa into the starting lineup is we'd add more speed, because he is quite a bit faster than Jesus Sanchez is. I think that's who's playing left field.
Goodman in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 325 in his last 10 games. That's to third. Berger throws to first in time. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It's nice to be able to come out here with AJ Puck and have him,
Last half of inning number 5.
really come out here and pitch well for us. I've been very pleased with his start. Just like that, the inning's over. He's worked quickly, gone through the inning. He has given up a run, but it happens.
And here it comes. That one ripped left field. And it's into the bleachers.
Okay, well, there's a wall scraper. That one did not go very far, but Berger got it over 372 feet. Almost 100, it was 99 feet shorter than the second one that Pete Alonso hit. And that is now a 6-1 lead for the Marlins. I didn't really think that one was going to get over. That's why I didn't get excited about it. That one might, though. No, off the wall in right field. And De La Cruz is in at second with a double. So we've got a runner at second, no outs, and we've already scored this inning. And look who's coming up. Mr. 2 home runs today.
And now here's the Marlins DH, Pete Alonso. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swung on, belted.
Might have been it.
Carrying. Back, gone.
We did it! The hat trick for Pete Alonso.
That's his 3rd home run.
3 at-bats, 3 home runs,
It's 8-1.
436 feet. His hits have traveled over 1,300 feet today. 8-1 lead for the Marlins.
And he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Carlos Vargas comes on now.
Carlos Vargas, 2.84 ERA. He's been a little bit better this season than the last guy. He is a righty again, though, so our lineup is still
And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez.
acceptable.
First offering is foul.
Sanchez is going to have to do something here for me to
Up big in this one.
be convinced of anything.
Popped
Nope.
up
That's a pop-out.
under it.
Yeah, you're 0 for 3 today, and you had a really lazy throw into third.
And now for the Marlins.
Victor Mesa Jr. is 2 for 2 with a home run and a double. And okay, he just did literally the same thing that Sanchez did, but it's okay because he had the, he's had the other 2 at bats to back it up.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
See, the thing about Kirk is I don't expect a whole lot when I come up to the plate with him. I just, I'm swinging. Hopefully he gets a base hit. He doesn't have a whole lot of power.
On a line, base hit.
And that's a single. So he's 2 for 3 today.
Junior a chance to hit with 2 out.
But he's a good defensive catcher. He's young. He's getting better.
Junior getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And ball 1.
What'd you say, Jazz? You want to join the party?
Across in the frame. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, right side.
This has been a very good way to start a series so far. I'm not saying that this game's over, because baseball's not over until the final out. You could be up 30-0 with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the 9th inning.
Down the line. Sanchez ranging after it. Got it. Really had to move.
Does make a nice rangy play out there in right field.
So digging in.
I'm still not moved.
There's the strike.
429 on base percentage for Brenton Doyle. That's nice for the Rockies because he's really fast too.
Now he'll turn for second.
Like, that's probably 3.
Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together.
He's got 98 speed. He's he's definitely a threat when it comes to that. So let's have to strike the rest of strike Tovar out, and then
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In comes the runner from third.
and that is going to do just enough to send Brenton Doyle across.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Really, that hit by Doyle is the worst hit that Puck has given up. I mean, even the 2 RBIs, that one was on the only reason he scored was because he was on third. And it should have been an out anyway. Okay, now these guys are doing a little bit more damage. Okay, there's at first and third now. To the number 6 hitter now, Abraham Toro.
Toro, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he boots it. There's 1.
Challenge that. If I challenge it, the run doesn't score.
When they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI.
We are having some really bad fielding miscues. Because if McLean fields that cleanly, that's a double play. The inning's over, and it's 8-2, not 8-3.
Toro off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up.
I hate that that's gonna go. That run is gonna go against
And that ends
Puck, because you can't technically assume the double play. But I think all of us here know that that was a double play, and that was the inning if he fields it cleanly.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball.
That's a well hit. Not that well hit. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
And a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He had that home run in the first to start off the scoring, but he hasn't done anything since then.
And first offering is
Probably because I'm swinging at shit like that. The Blue Jays just beat the Tigers 14-1.
wouldn't chase that time. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball.
That was the pitch to hit, and I was really late on it.
To third. And he picks it up in foul territory. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Here's a swing and a
There he
drive
goes.
left field,
Number
and he
2
knew it.
for Vladdy. All he does is hit home
Another
runs.
homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they take
Alonso
on
with
their
3,
lead. It's
Vladdy with
9-3.
2, Jake
Already
Berger's
playing
got
with the
1,
lead, and now
Victor
they're
Mesa
celebrating
Jr.'s
a
got
home
1.
run. They're having a great time out there. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair.
We're having a party on the other side of the
That's
fence.
such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Digging in, Jake Berger.
It was a
In the
decent
air,
pitch to
out
hit,
towards right
but
center.
that'll be out number 2.
Jones snags it, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up
What do you
next
think,
for
De La
Miami,
Cruz? You want to get in on this
Ryan
action?
Cruz.
Ryan De La Cruz.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third, but handled. And
Line drive
now
right to the third
one
baseman.
for the Marlins on the solo shot.
But we did manage to get some runs. Get a
And
run.
we'll go back to the ballpark. Now here is number 82. And immediately pumps in
Yankiel
strike to
Fernandez
the
does not have
left-hander.
his name in the game. Also, that's who's playing left field for them, by the way. I
And
didn't
that one is
recognize,
lifted
or
in
I
the
didn't
air.
notice him the first
De La
time, or
Cruz
first 2
makes the
times through the
play.
order.
1 away.
But yeah, he's definitely playing left field.
Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
So this will be pitch number 68 for
Takes a
Puck.
strike. 1 out, bases
His
empty.
energy is getting kind of low, which is unfortunate because his pitch count is not high.
Drive, and that should be extra
But I
bases.
think that's about the time to bring in, or to get an arm warming in the
In
bullpen.
safely. It's a double and his second hit.
You really
I don't know who this Hunter Goodman cat is, but he's kind of putting in some work.
shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And that's off the inside edge. And 1-1. Bounce to the
Ooh.
right. And that's just foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Froze him with the heater at the knee.
It's the third. It's just his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Really locked him up, and as a hitter, it's not typically what you're.
Manager out of the dugout. Luke Weaver.
I think he could have handled it, but
hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. At the plate, Brendan Rodgers.
could be why his ERA so
And
low.
that'll eclipse the corner.
We're sitting in Luke Weaver because Rogers hits left righties much worse.
Swing and a miss, and,
And that's all it took.
That's the... Next to hit, Pete Alonso, and a chance to make.
Oh no, he's done it 3
Yeah,
times.
he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance.
Like, at this point,
gives him anything to hit.
situationally, do you consider just walking him? I know it's the 7th inning, but
For that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Bounce to the left side.
nope, that's not it.
Whips it across, and that takes care of Alonso.
So no sombrero for Alonso.
And now for the ball.
Not on that one anyway. Doyle, Tovar, both hit. I'm going to have
Jesus
Edward
Sanchez.
Cabrera warming up.
And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hit to first. Goodman takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Line drive, and it
Oh.
goes just foul.
Thought that was another double.
And he deals. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it
It's
again.
going to be foul.
Foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Fights it off. You'll see another.
Come on, guy. Just hang one. Leave me a present.
And now 1 and 2.
Guy's getting fed up.
On the ground, right
Ah.
side.
He won.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Danny Coulombe. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And first offering is fouled off. Coulombe in his 7th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Okay, 0-2 count now to Brenton Doyle. And we get to strikeout. We keep him on the bases, not a base runner in any regard.
And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
What you got, boy?
Right through there, got him. That's the second out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for.
So Mejia actually hits. They've actually got a lineup of people that hit righties worse. But I can't bring in
a little while.
Cabrera now. Okay.
The fastball, sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
I was gonna bring him in, have him take out Mejia, and then work the 9th inning, but I guess not.
And down on strikes he goes.
That it don't matter.
It's a 3-up.
It's 2 strikeouts for him.
Back here in
Both of them looking. Just trying to preserve our arms.
Now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk.
And I would rather Cabrera get work here. You know, he goes a shutout inning. It does something to lower his ERA.
Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. On and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Back to the top of the Miami order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
1 for 4 today for Jazz.
On the ground, right side.
And that's going to be a 1 for 5 for the day.
2 up, 2 down.
Matt McLean also coming in with a 1 for 4. He did have a double.
Hard grounder into the
And that's a single.
outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero
He's
Jr.
2 for 4, 2 solo shots.
That one is hammered right field. That's
I
back
don't
there.
think that's going far enough. Nope.
And he brings it into the warning track. So no run.
Say there wasn't enough
Back
behind it.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Edward Cabrera.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity.
That was easy.
Game. So
One pitch, one out.
Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Veen in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. Snags it for
This one was 2 pitches, I believe.
So it's their last
So
chance
3
in this
pitches
one.
for Fernandez.
Next to hit for the Rockies,
Strikeout.
number 82. In there, and it's
Oh,
0-1.
there's one.
That clips the corner.
That's 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up.
Nope.
Slice the other way.
Well,
That's
it
a
was
base
3
hit.
pitches. It just wasn't an out. So that means this 4th batter is going to take 4.
And here's the first baseman, Hunter Goodman. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
This could end it. And a swing
Nope,
and a
only
miss.
took 3.
That is the ball game.
First out took 1 strike. Second one took 2. Or took 1 pitch. Second one took 2. The third one took 3. Great game today for the guys. I think we know who the player of the game is going to be, and that is Pete Alonso. 3 home runs, 4 RBIs. AJ Puck pitched a really good game. 6 2/3, 9 hits, 3 strikeouts. No walks, 3 earned runs. His stamina really got the better of him. Like the earned runs, he only gave up 2. He only gave up 2 less than Marquez, but really those earned runs were goofy.
Time of the ball game.
He didn't deserve.
33 minutes.
Home runs all around. That was 7, I think, on the day. So, what we're going to do right now is make an official change. Jesus Sanchez is now out of the lineup for Victor Mesa Jr. Jesus Sanchez does not play against lefties anyway, so whatever. Puck's ERA is now at 3.42. Ryan Weathers pitched a shutout last game. Okay. We're on a 5-game winning streak. We've given up 5 total runs against the Rockies. Yuri Perez got his first win. Hey, shoutouts to him. Let's go. Still looking for quality outfield prospects. Really, I'm just not super enthused by this draft. I don't want to draft another I don't really want to draft another first baseman, but and we sweep Colorado. 6-game winning streak. We are now 15-7, first place in the division, 2.5 above Atlanta. trying to decide which game I want to play. Huh, another win. I don't even know who Andrew Bellotti is. Vladdy hit a home run. Jorge Mateo stole 2 bases. Braxton Garrett went 7 innings, only gave up 1 run. Great job by him. So part of me wants to play this Ryan Weathers start, but I think he's also got this one against St. Louis. We will wait. I think we'll play the St. Louis one. And then I think we'll play after that. I think we'll play the game against the Braves. And we've got a game in the future against San Diego. I just want to play San Diego, is the thing. So I think that's the plan. We'll play this St. Louis game, one of these Braves games, and then we'll play San Diego the week after. Oh, and then we've got another series against the Phillies. Oh, we've got one down there too. Okay, we'll probably play that one. Just because I like to spread them. I've got a lot of them. Okay, we'll play the one before right before the All-Star break, but that is for a later time. So let's simulate through these. Does the winning streak continue? No, we lose it. And Tanner Scott blows the save. He did get out of that jam. So we lost 3 in a row. Oh, because that was in extra innings. The ghost runner does not count as an earned run. Ryan Weathers, solid game there. ERA still under 2. Puck, not great. And Yuri Perez, just... Juan Soto plays for the Pirates, that's right. Forgot. Oh, actually, he only gave up 2 earned runs. It was the bullpen that was bad. Luke Weaver and Edward Cabrera gave up 8 runs. And we didn't score anything. And then Alcantara got the win against Pittsburgh. We are still in first in the division. Phillies are actually struggling. The Nationals are really bad. They have 5 wins. Let's see if there's anybody else that's any worse than them so far. Not in the National League. In the American League, the Blue Jays have 9 wins. No, the Nationals are the worst team in the majors by 4 games. Us and the Braves are both 7-3 in our last 10. They have played 9 division games so far. The Nationals have played 13. Look, Garrett got the loss. We will play this Ryan Weathers start against John King and the Cardinals as we move a half game back out of first in the division. The Braves have played 1 more game than us so far. We're still under an hour, so let's take a look at some stats overall. Yuri Perez, 1-5 with a 3.82 ERA. His ERA is going down. It's just his win percentage is bad. He's not getting a lot of help, I don't think, in these starts. Alcantara is 4-1 with a 2.63 ERA. Braxton Garrett 2-2, the 4.71 ERA. Weathers 3-1 with a 1.85 ERA. Edward Cabrera, his ERA is under 9 now. AJ Puck 3-0 with a 4.11 ERA. Max Meyer has been killing it in AAA. You love to see that. Noble Meyer, not as much. See about some of our rookies. Brian Encarnacion. Not doing amazing in AA. Hideki Iwamura, however, is 3-1 with an 0.74 ERA. That's pretty good. Tom Min is okay. Carlos Parra and Rafael Cano. Now, Parra has actually pitched 22 innings, and he's got a 2.05 ERA. Relief pitchers. Hoffman has been good. Colom has been good. Weaver had that one really bad game in there that shot his. Bellotti was somebody we took out of the Rule 5 draft. That's right. Hoeing's getting shelled in AAA. Brazabon is continuing to be excellent for us. Closing pitcher. Okay, let's look at Tanner Scott. 11 saves, 1 blown save. So he's having a good year. He's having a better year than what he did last year. He still hasn't given up a run. So you love to see that. Kirk is on fire right now. 1 home run, 7 RBIs, 284 average. Vladdy, 267 average, 5 home runs, 17 RBIs, and a stolen base. 176 average for Alonso with 9 home runs, 17 RBIs. Jose Hidalgo in AAA, 2 home runs, 15 RBIs, 279 average. Jazz has been okay. Jorge Mateo's batting 361. Jake Berger's cold right now. Nick Senzel's had 26 less at bats and has 1 more home run. AAA or shortstops, Matt McClain just gotten together. Otto Lopez is crushing it in AAA. Of course, he was good in the majors last year too, so not surprised. Tristan Gray, same thing. Ryan De La Cruz is a little cold. Avisail Garcia. Victor Mesa. Doesn't look like he's done much since we put him in the lineup, but that's okay. So that's that. I am interested to see who's up here. Not that we would trade for anyone necessarily, but we could trade for Jackson Holiday, put him at second base, and move Jazz back to center field. No, I'm not going to do that. That was a joke. Trevor Rogers is being shopped by the Reds. He's just not getting it together. Zach Veen is being shopped by the Rockies. World Series hero Josh Spores is being shopped. Dog, that's wild. That sounded really sarcastic. I was being completely serious. He was the one that got the final out of the World Series and gave the Rangers their first ever highly unanticipated World Series title. So nothing there we need. I'm happy with the team the way it is right now. I would look to move Pete Alonso, but I don't have another DH, really. And we're kind of lacking for power as it is. Like our power is kind of selective. Alonso's the only one that hits for power against righties and lefties. So if I traded him, I would want to get somebody that also did that. And also, if I was going to trade him, I'd try and make it more realistic and trade into a team that could actually use a contending team that could use a power hitting first baseman. But anyway, I've been here rambling, and that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will see Ryan Weathers take the mound in the next game to see what him and his sub-2 ERA are looking like this year. But that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Friar Chuck saying bye-bye.